What's going on, everyone? This is Trevor here for RSG, and today we're going to be talking about why RMAs suck. And I think I could totally tell you why I hate them, and maybe you'll agree with me too. So if you want to see why I hate them, and why I think they suck for the most part, well, you know what you need to do? You need to stick around. Okay, so we're not going to go step by step on this, but we are going to just basically graze down the list and go through everything that we have to talk about of what makes RMAs just suck so bad. So we start out, and when you start out, you have to find the serial number and everything and get all that information, and most likely it's done online, and they can tell you if you're eligible for RMA or whatever is the case there, or maybe you have to call the company and contact. Usually you don't have to send a form in to see if you're available, but some, or if it's available for you, but some companies, I'm sure, do make you do such, which make it even longer of a process, why don't you, right? So anyways, we talk about the long, lengthy process that goes on. So after you've gotten the serial number, you filled out everything, now you have to find out with the company, are they going to send it out, are they going to pay the shipping, or are you going to pay the shipping? Who's paying the shipping there? Okay, because that can get kind of expensive on either end. You know, it doesn't, but regardless, if it's got to come out of your pocket, well, that kind of stinks, especially if it's something you didn't do, right? I mean, you didn't do it, it's just their product failed, but you have to somehow send it to them. I think, personally, all companies, if it's your fault, you have to pay the shipping. You should just pay the shipping. To be honest with you, you should just pay the shipping. You're a big enough company, I'm sure, if I'm sending a product back to you, that you can pay for the damn shipping, okay? Calm your crap. But anyways, let's say the company does pay for shipping regardless. So it goes out. Now we took a look at the other process going on. So once they receive it, so you shipped it out, takes, I don't know, it's going to California, let's say, and someone lives in New York. So it's going to take a bit of time, probably to the end of the week, they'll finally get it. So they finally receive it, and then they diagnose the problem. And they go, hey, it is our fault. Or maybe they go, it's your fault. You spilled water all over it. What's wrong with you? Okay, well then, depending on whose fault it is, it goes down to the next step below. So the next step below is going to be sitting there going, okay, are we going to charge this guy for it or not? Are you in warranty or out of warranty, basically? Oh, you're in warranty? Well, we're not going to charge. We're just going to do the process. Oh, well, you're not in warranty. We need to contact you first, then charge you, then take our sweet freaking time getting it done. Then they get it done to you. Finally, it's been maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month, and you're finally getting your product back. Maybe it's a little bit after a month by the time you've actually received it back to you. And you got to think about stuff like this. Okay, so as you've gone through this whole process here, where you've either paid for it or they did it, whatever. Let's say you didn't have to pay anything. It was completely the company's problem because it was something of their product that failed. But yet you're out of your, let's say it's a computer system for, let's say, 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe even more, until they get that product back to you. Think. So it's got to ship out to them. It's got to be approved, basically. It's got to ship out to them. Okay? Then it's got to, get diagnosed, get fixed, then come all the way back to you, and you know it's not going to be expedited shipping. We all know that it's not going to be no expedited shipping. So that's really what makes the RMA process just suck so much. There's not really a better way to do it. There's other companies that do let you pay, like for a hard drive, for instance, from Western Digital. You can pay for that hard drive on a debit hold in a way, where they'd hold it. But the thing is, you can't really, maybe you're just not in the budget for that. I mean, I'll tell you right now, if that's the case, I almost would probably just spend the money on a new hard drive and just wait for the other one to come. Because let's get serious. Are you really going to wait with your computer down for a month or more if you can avoid it? But maybe you can't avoid it. Maybe you're going to be sitting there, and you're going to be sitting there with no computer working, with a dead power supply, while you just weep away at the boring things going on that you can't do because some manufacturer's problem with their component and their sweet time taking, you're just waiting around with nothing working. So you might just go out and buy it, but maybe you don't have the choice to do that. Maybe it's a graphics card. It's a $400 graphics card. Yeah, not everyone has another $400 to just dip out and go. So there are some issues that I see with that, but at least it's nice when companies do offer that for people who can afford that. But let's really think how annoying that is regardless how long you have to wait for it. But you know what stinks is really there's no other way to do it. Other than expediting shipping. Maybe that should be something. Maybe all manufacturers have to pay for it. If you're in warranty, they have to at least pay for shipping. If you're out of warranty, you pay for shipping, okay? But if you're in warranty, they pay for shipping. And it can't be bullcrap shipping. They better give you a shipping label for overnight or 2-day. 2-day or overnight. I don't care how much it costs. Get it there quick for me. Alright? Same thing. When it's coming back, overnight or 2-day. Don't give me this crap that's going to take a 7-day shipping. So there's some things I think that could be made to the RMA process to change it with most companies. Most likely that's not going to happen because you know all these companies just look out for the bottom dollar, of course. I mean, if anyone's familiar with Dunder Mifflin, sometimes the company is concerned about the bottom dollar and they do want to close some branches. So bottom dollar does matter to companies. Even though this was comedic, it's not so comedic when it comes to, companies scrimping and saving for no reason that's costing you valuable time that you could be using your component. So that's why, in my opinion, the RMA process sucks. It doesn't get to you fast enough. It takes all this rigmarole to get around to even getting it out there, and half the time you have to ship it out, which is just absurd in the first place that you'd have to ship it out and pay for that shipping on something like a power supply. I've had times with a power supply, it was cheaper to just throw the thing out because they wanted so much in shipping. It was the first time the box had opened. It was DOA. Unfortunately, it was past 30 days when I opened up that box. So, things like that are what really annoy me when it comes to the RMA process. And that's why, like I said, it sucks. Now, what do you think about the RMA process? Have you ever had to RMA anything? Tell me. Let's discuss it. If you like this video, hit like. If you dislike it, well, you know what to do. Subscribe, comment, share, follow, whatever you need to do. Follows on... Wait, that's the wrong platform. Regardless, follow me on Twitter. That's what you could do. Yeah, you can follow me there. And you can see what's going on, like the behind the scenes that I did. That's right, we're leaving all this in there. Well, thank you all for watching this video. For all those who like watching my videos, I'll see you next time.